We just got fresh alpha off the press. Ronin Network seems to be hinting at a possible new game migration happening. This is a game coming from Solana onto the Ronin Network, presumably. I wanted to make a video so you can get ahead of it all. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So let me go ahead and give you a bit of the rundown. It seems like Tatsumeeko is getting some attention from 𝐉𝐫𝐲. Now, this is what 𝐉𝐫𝐲 went ahead and posted. He said, "We need more kawaii on Ronin. Watch this." And these are the little, pictures that he's got. What does this look a lot like? Well, it looks a lot like Tatsumeeko, and Tatsumeeko actually also responded. So there you've got that. We also have the Ronin Network page itself, also teasing some kind of Tatsumeeko integration. And so I think it's a little bit more obvious that this is actually going to be coming and it is going to be happening. I think it's pretty safe to assume that if Ronin Network and 𝐉𝐫𝐲 are doing this, that they are likely going to be migrating to the Ronin Network. Now, is this a good thing? I think it is a good thing. Ronin has not been known to be a chain that gives a bunch of money to these video games. I'm sure they have some probably grant program that they have, but for the most part, they haven't been the type to shill. So when it comes to crypto games joining Ronin as a chain, it's usually just due to their track record. And so we kind of see a little bit of the history here for Ronin. And honestly, you gotta kind of give it to them. You gotta ask why games are leaving certain chains and going to others. I think it's because winners will always inevitably eat up on-chain market share. Why would I want to build on a random chain that is unproven and no one knows about when I could go to the one that everyone else is using? That's why everybody decides to use Ethereum and not Solana, because right now, a lot of that normie market share is on Ethereum. And so people build on Ethereum. It doesn't matter if it's a better choice or a worse choice. The winners inevitably eat up on-chain market share for the cycle, as Solana has actually kind of done for Ethereum this cycle. But last cycle, very different story. So Ronin has shown themselves to be a strong candidate to help onboard games and make them a success. You see that with Wild Forest, Machines Arena, Pixels Online, Apollyon. I can kind of go on and on. We have Forgotten Runiverse. I know that's a new one. There's like Lumitera. A bunch of games are coming on to Ronin. They get the attention from other games because they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk. They actually have success. Gaming chains have all the money in the world, but still can't make a game successful. And yet, Ronin Network has proven time and time again that they can. There are lessons in that. Simple as that. There's a good reason I've been accumulating, the Ronin token. I understand that the token's not doing the best in the world. Most of the crypto gaming space isn't doing crazy, but yes, this is the alpha. Tatsumeeko's coming. So how can you take advantage of this alpha? Well, we actually, on the channel, we covered this a while back. This was the Uncharted Dream. This was a play to airdrop event that ended up happening. You just pretty much logged on every day, did some stuff. They were, from what I saw at the time, a Discord game. So you would go on Discord and play it. Now it seems like on the Tatsumeeko page, it's been a while since I've seen it, they are exclusively for mobile, so maybe they're changing their strategy and they're just going to be launching on mobile in general. But what from I had gathered at the time, it did seem like they were 100% toward Discord. So you kind of see, the gameplay, the different things that they're doing, some pretty basic stuff. It's not meant to be like the craziest graphical anomaly. Games on Ronin, honestly, like to have these little pixel art styles. So totally on brand with what they're doing. And so we'll see. They're doing playtests right now. And it's looking good for them. It's looking good for Tatsumeeko, let's be honest. So some context, they raised $7.5 million in a seed round back in 2022. This is a game with a track record. Their seed funding round was co-led by Delphi Ventures. If that doesn't ring a bell, Delphi Ventures also got into Sky Mavis. So they got into Axie Infinity. Of course, Axie Infinity was the most successful crypto game of all time, so far at least. And so here we go. They went ahead and invested in here too, and they probably went, you should get out of Solana. Get out of Solana now. So how do we take advantage of the migration that they're doing right now? I would say, for one, we have to wait for them to actually announce it, right? I'm not sure if it's 100% confirmed, right? But it seems to me like put 1 + 1 together, you kind of get 2. And so I would say that the best way to take advantage of something like this is looking at their NFTs. And I go on their link tree, I see this 𝐼 pass or whatever. So I go on here and then we go ahead and see what to buy. As you can see, I already bought an NFT, so we'll see how that ends up going for me. I probably overpaid. We'll see what ends up happening. But I did want to accumulate a couple of these NFTs just to see if anything ends up happening with them. Usually when Ronin does a migration, these NFTs skyrocket in value. As you can see, they already had a run up from like 1.5, 1.4 ETH, or 1.4 Solana rather, all the way to like 2.7, 3 Sol. So they've definitely already had that run up. So we'll see if it continues. But nonetheless, do want to support the games that end up migrating over. There's usually a lot of due diligence done. Seems like it's an in development multiplayer JRPG for Discord, web, and mobile. So maybe that Discord mobile thing is still going to be happening. I don't know. But they're trying something new, which I think is interesting. They have right now, I believe, their private beta 2, if that's, yeah, exactly. Private beta preview number 2 seems to be what they're doing right now, which I presume they're going to be giving rewards for. So you're going to want to sign up to their website to make sure that you get all the exposure in between. Also says, you know, in this world, first cross-platform mobile playable game, embark as the Awakener on an epic journey across the enchanting Ielia in a vibrant, strategy-filled JRPG and life sim adventure. So a little bit of context on what this game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a life sim that meets an RPG game. So we'll see. They have big backers. They got big potential. And of course, now seems like they're going to Ronin, or at least they're talking to Ronin. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, stay classy, and that's all.